Lesson 5, Order of Operations. Now, the first thing I want to address in this video is why should we care about order of operations? Because students have asked me in the past, why does this make a difference? Well, the reason this makes a difference is because if you do not have a set, agreed upon order of operations, you can have two people look at one single math problem and get two totally different answers. And this is not okay when we're talking about math. We want to have an understanding of answers. If we're making calculations on some engineering project, or we're making calculations for construction, we all want to agree. So there are two ways of looking at this problem here, 5 plus 2 times 10. The first way you can look at it is 5 plus 2 times 10. And that would be 7 times 10, which is 70. All right, the second way we can look at it is 5 plus 2 times 10, or 5 plus 20. Of course, that's 25. And you can see right off the bat that if we don't have an agreed upon order of operations, we're going to look at this same problem and get two different answers. It's not okay. Now, the way I remember order of operations from when I was your age was PEMDAS. Okay, that doesn't just roll off the tongue. So I learned a saying, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, let's break this down. The P stands for parentheses. Anything inside parentheses comes first. You do that first. The E stands for exponents. We're not going to be talking about those, so you can kind of forget about them for just right now, but you should have that E in there. E is for exponents. Now the M and the D, you would think maybe that because we have PEMDAS, MD, that the multiplications problems should come before division problems. But really, it's just left to right, all multiplication and division problems from left to right. And finally, the last thing we would do is our addition and subtraction problems, again, from left to right. So let's jump into this. First, we have 9 minus 4 plus 3. These are both addition and subtraction problems, so we're just going to do the problem straight from left to right. So we do 9 minus 4 is 5 plus 3, which equals 8. Now, if we add a parentheses into the mix, 9 minus 4 plus 3. Remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. PEMDAS, parentheses, comes first, so it's 9 minus 7, and that would equal 2. So as soon as we add those parentheses in there, it changes the answer. Okay? It makes a difference. Now let's look at the next two. We're going to look at multiplication and division. Now remember, the multiplication and division problems all go from left to right. So we're going to just go from left to right on this problem. 24 divided by 6 is 4 times 2, which is 8. And now we have, in this problem here, we've added a parentheses. So we have to do that first. So we have 24 divided by 12, which is 2. Okay, hopefully you're getting the hang of this. The one thing that I want to point out, though, that this lesson points out, when we have a fraction like this, we want to do the problems in the fraction before we divide, okay? So 5 plus 7 is 12, 1 plus 2 is 3, and so our answer is 4. Okay, let's jump right into the practice problems. This is going to be a quick lesson. So 16 minus 3 plus 4. We have subtraction and we have addition, so we're just going to be going straight from left to right. 16 minus 3 is 13, plus 4 and that's 17. All right, you'll notice the second problem is the exact same numbers, except we've added a parentheses. So we have to do the parentheses first. 3 plus 4 is 7. 16 minus 7 is 9. All right, this next problem we have a parentheses. Remember, parentheses comes first. 4 times 3 is 12. So we have 24 divided by 12. So our answer is 2. Now in this one we have 24 divided by 4 times 3. Remember that multiplication and division problems happen at the same time. You just go left to right. Okay? So 24 divided by 4 is 6 times 3 equals 18.
Okay.
Now in E we have 24 divided by 6 divided by 2. We're just going to go left to right. 24 divided by 6 is 4 divided by 2, which equals 2. Next we have, again, the same numbers. 24 divided by 6 divided by 2. So we're going to do our parentheses first. So that's 24 divided by 3, which is 8. Now we have a fraction, 6 plus 9 over 3. And we always want to do we assume that there's like a parentheses around here. That's what we would treat it like. So 6 plus 9. 6 plus 9 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. Now we have 12 plus 8 over 12 minus 8. 12 plus 8 is 20. 12 minus 8 is 4. 20 over 4 also equals 5. That's it for today's lesson. I hope you learned something. God bless and have a good day.